Also have equipped a few items, the one cooking sigil, the crown of the red prince, and also the assassin dagger, because it's apparently people said you have extra dialogue. Also, to do all of this, you need first of all to reach the palace of the true king, then go up a little bit, drop down a thingy that has two parallel lines, and you'll drop down in a location that has a broken staircase, and you'll exit on the other side of the ruined tower bridge that you can see when you first enter the location. So you enter through here, you can see it up there, but you cannot reach it. So yeah, you have to go all the way around and come over here. So enter the palace, exit the palace, and go over here to the tower, and just go down on the sides of the tower. So that's the tower over there. Go down, and you eventually will get over here, and you can see her. Now I'm doing this so everyone kind of gets the main idea and they know what to do. So let's go and talk with her. Sometimes I'm explaining too much because it might be boring, but yeah, people will have problems with the pathfinding because again, it's not very clear where you have to go. Since the first time you are here, you can see her through the door, but only now you can access the door and open it. So that's where you first start. This might be different if you reroll the adventure, so yeah, let's get most of these encounters. Hello, my old friend. Darkness, my old friend.
The strange one returns. As perceived. What brings you back to the lair of my suffering?
They're fighting.
Imagine so. Yes, then, and dagger upon your person. I know not how it came into your possession, but take heed. That wretched metalwork is cursed by a foul indiscretion. It is the tool by which this world was torn asunder. Yet I digress. Present your
I digress. Come on, stupid dialogue. Who writes this dialogue? Fire all of them. Okay. What happened?
When the one true king was deposed at the hands of those he trusted most, the cost our precious kingdom suffered was greater than we ever could have imagined. Convinced of the plot's merits, I lent my power to the treachery, bewitching a dagger that it may be capable of killing a god such as he. At the last moment, I realized the folly of my actions, and secretly altered the spell to instead lull him into a deep slumber. Aside from sparing the Fae his brutality, I had no way of knowing this act would affect our world, much less in so dire a manner. The one true king was spared his regicide, but by means of a dark magic. Two kingdoms twined, our beloved kingdom of the Fae and the unfamiliar world of the Dran, by the hand of the one true king. He is the most powerful being in this world, more so than even myself. He alone is capable of such an act, though I played a part in his betrayal. I alone am the one who brought him back from his eternal slumber. My reward was a delayed death, that I might consider my betrayal and amply feel the weight of it. Be advised, strange one. Do not underestimate the one true king, nor trust him in his present state of madness. To do so would surely be your last. May your waters be calm and your skies clear.
It's basically the same dungeon. That's of course the council, and now we go to the one true king throne room.
Puny footsteps, the putrid smell of mortality. Another traitor, or a wayward child in need of suckling. Tell me, who dares disturb the one true king's solitude? Speak, or lose your tongue.
And my life. Calm down, big boy.
I have heard as much
We are a servant.
from traitorous tongues. Filthy lies! Be warned that I suffer no fools. If you wish Prove your loyalty by slaying the duplicitous lesser goddess, Nimue. Or raise your pathetic hand against me, and your mortal suffering ends here and now. Which will it be?
Let's fight. No. What is my task?
Nimue, the Lady of the Lake, confidant turned traitor. Even now, she is bound by her treachery and my shackles. Find her in her secluded prison tower. Kill her, traveler, and make certain that it is neither quick nor painless. Make her writhe in pain. Do that, and I shall reward my patience with immortal. Yet, I am curious.
Yeah, rotten
What
beasts.
simple ponderings preoccupy rotten beasts such as yourself? I shall allow it. You may ask your question. With
Question?
haste.
I mean,
That
just
is not a question.
oh,
Do not try your luck, mortal. The scribe. I can scarcely recall the rat's measly existence. But if he yet lives, it shall not be for long. None shall escape their due retribution, even the most inconsequential of rodents. You would do well to remember that. Very well.
please.
You may ask one. The Fae, my Fae, are fallen creatures requiring an iron rule to prosper. Savages prone to base hungers, yet with such beauty and potential within. They are traitors! Traitorous infidels at their very core! Meat for my skewers, the lot of them! Such are the Fae.
The voice acting for this guy is great.
Dran are unfamiliar to even me, the god and one true king of this realm. Yet they are loyal and obedient, as lower creatures ought to be. They did not exist in the world before I was betrayed into a dreamless sleep, but eagerly awaited my rule upon my awakening. A replacement and punishment for the treacherous Fae, perhaps.
That's a good idea. I like how he thinks.
Take note, traveler, for in a world of savagery, the choice at hand is a bent knee or a broken neck. Are you not rather impudent for a mortal? Such hubris. I am not cruel. I am just. I am a king, the one true king of the Fae. My people. Heathens, savages, they respond only to cruelty. Without said cruelty, they would fall into chaos. This world would be awash in blood and agony. If only they were as docile as those Dran creatures.
But it's already a washing blood and agony.
Of cruelty to prevent an ocean of turmoil. It is a fitting exchange. And they reap what they have sown. I cared for them, looked after them, and they betrayed me. They are lucky I do not engulf this whole world in flames. Such is the weight of my crown. Nimue. Even now, she is bound by her treachery and my shackles. Find her in her secluded prison tower.
Oh, we already heard this.
Do that. The insect thinks it stands a chance. How amusing. Know that you are little more than a pest, flittering about at the feet of a goddess. That is why I shall deign to temporarily grant you the power to do my bidding. To that end, take this. Your orders are clear. Do not return until the deed is done. I have spoken. Take your leave now.
I wonder what happens if you accidentally shoot him. Let's not test fate. So it's just a stick with nails and a gem. Nice.
The strange one returns, and yet something has changed within your heart. I can tell by the look upon your face and the pained aura that surrounds you. You have met the king. No, do not attempt to deny it. I see all. So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Very well. The Mad King wishes you to kill me out of vengeance for my part in the betrayal that cursed his mind. As for myself, I wish to be spared, that I might one day remedy the ills that I unwittingly unleashed upon this world. And also for the king to be put out of his misery.
The story makes zero sense, but let's go with it.
Because I am the only one who might set things right. And I am close. So close. I simply need more precious time. Yet I know how you mortals operate. Rest assured that a handsome reward awaits you in the wake of such mercy. Like this derelict lighthouse of the Dran, there was once a beacon of hope that guided the Fae ever on. Yet that light need not stay dampened. Will you light the way? Have you the courage to set right what the gods themselves have set asunder? Decide, strange one. Duty or hope?
Fair, Nimue. By the way, it doesn't make sense because think about it. She basically destroyed the entire Fae kingdom and killed almost all of the Fae just because she wanted to save the Fae from the king, which instead ended up destroying the Fae and also the Dran, and she doesn't really care about this. She's like a modern social justice warrior who said, I'll rescue this country even if I destroy it to the ground. Even if I destroy two countries, I'll save democracy. Man, I think the developers unwittingly wrote the perfect American speech for revolution and regime change. That's usually what it happens when you try to do something like this.
Sweet
Wow,
mercy,
so political,
and
man.
from a mortal to a
I'm watching a lot of politics these days.
It shall not be forgotten or taken for granted. I thank you, strange traveler.
Maybe I should watch anime more. Yeah, probably I'll have to go back to
A
anime.
reward befitting your deed. Take it, along with my eternal gratitude. I trust that I shall see you once more after your efforts have come to fruition. And the Mad King has been laid to eternal rest. All within this realm are counting on you for our freedom. The most divine gift of all. There is not a moment to waste. Until we meet again. Fare thee well.
That's another quest item, so I think she'll just create items out of these quest items. Oh, well, this is Actually, I like the kings more. This is even more terrifying and ugly. First for the blood of an unhinged tyrant. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing all of the gear that it's supposed to work, like the assassin dagger, the crown, and the one true king sigil. But I think these are just rumors. But we'll speak with the king either way with these items equipped.
Speak more. A choice has been made. A fate sealed. Tell me, and you dared return after betraying your king? Vile, despicable mortal!
I feel bad. He was betrayed by everyone.
I've given my life to this wretched world. Yet at every turn, a betrayal! Rats in every wall. Traitors multiplying like insects. It shall not be tolerated! Death to... Make your peace. But first, your death may wait a moment. Now that I look closer, there, upon your putrid person, my own sigil. A traitor's dagger. An ill-gotten crown. That you would appear before me equipped as such speaks to insolence beyond the likes of even the savage Fae! Such insolence comes at a price. Death and agony, rot and decay. That is all your puny future holds now, mortal. Come! I shall not sully my throne with your unworthy blood!
Well, he can only kill us. What else can he do? Oh. It's bad when you get teleported to a boss arena. Yeah, I guess they're still alive. Some of them are alive.
You are but a drop in my rain of blood. A lost whisper in the echo of eternity. Return to the nothingness from whence you came!
Oh, this is where he keeps all of the corpses. Nice. Ah, he got so lucky in this last phase. Please die. Yeah, to be honest, this fight was so much better than the other ones. So much better than the other ones. Yeah, it had also its annoying moments with... Sometimes you can get one-shotted by the beam if you move in a straight line. So for example, if you move like this and the king is shooting you with the beam, you die. You have to always move around him, so it's kind of annoying. Oh, thank you for the trade book. Nimue's Blood-mired Vow. Okay, so we still have that one. We have this one. Okay, so we have the vow with the blood. As you can see, it turned red. This one didn't turn red.
The strange one returns. Yes. I sense the stains of blood that can never fully wash away.
Yes, I don't care about
You are
this.
no ordinary creature. That much is certain. I know you. I dare say you have no need of that. I shall now bestow your true reward. Fare thee well.
Wait, so I don't understand then. You're still keeping the item, but it's a quest item. Okay, let's look at the amulet we got from her. The negative effects of burden rings restricts my... Wait, what? Oh, so you get less healing, but you don't get the burden of the rings anymore. So for example, this will just be increase all damage by 15%. This will just be mod power generation by 50%. So that's awesome. There are also a few other burden rings. Like the burden of the gambler. So I think a lot of people just make a lot of builds like this. It's an awesome necklace. It's definitely the best necklace in the game until this point. But I don't think you can top this. Yeah, it kind of cheeses your build a little bit. So you have to play exactly like this. But imagine, the damage potential is crazy now. Of the burden rings. Burden of the gambler. I think we have 1 or 2 more burden rings to find in the DLC. And I still have to find another burden ring from Nerud, but it's amazing. Let me see another burden ring. Perfect dodges. Your perfect dodges heal you now, so it doesn't really matter. Maximum health gain. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I guess that's why they did it, because this would have been too much healing. Burden of the Warable. Okay, this is a great amulet. I like it. I can already see a lot of builds with it. I'm not sure what do you do with this thing now. You just keep it. Can you just kill Nimue now?
I have much to plan and much to overcome. As do you, it would seem. Let us leave each other to our fated tasks, then. You have my gratitude, strange one.
Oh no, it actually lowers maximum health. Okay, I thought it was going to... Okay. Ah, so it's not as good because it reduces your maximum health by 20% per effect disabled. It's not as good as I thought then, but I guess you can combine it with some other items that will give you other benefits for using that. Okay, it's balanced. That's what I think. The Monarch seems like it's a very nice idea. Harpoon mode. Well, it has its particularities. Its damage is actually pretty good. 120 as a basic stat for this gun is nice. So, homing rounds, build influence, automatically loads the gun, creates a shockwave 20%. Okay, so basically you have infinite ammo if you do it like this. And it's homing rounds. That's actually great, and the weapon looks nice.
Okay.
By the way, this is still very, very good because you can, for example, have 10% critical chance and 20% critical damage. Not that one. And then you can also have 10% critical chance from this one. So that means you can have 20% extra crit chance and 20% extra damage, extra crit damage, which is massive. You can make some insane crit builds with stuff like this. Of course, you will still be a wet paper in the wind, but yeah, you get the idea. I like the look of the gun, it really looks weird. What does it say? Once beautiful gun, yeah, it was once. Not anymore. It has the same lines as the True King. Okay. Sorry, I just like reading stuff and looking at stuff. How much mod power do you need? What? Wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't have a mod power per se. You can use it for free. That's pretty okay for the gun. Actually, it reloads faster than most guns. Yeah, but it doesn't have any stagger. The weak point is 105, which is good. Range is 20 meters, so it's kind of a short range weapon. It does have a lot of ammo. Let's switch a little bit. So I guess this gun will work very, very well with some other stuff. Wait, is it overheating? No, then it casts the thing when it loads up. Okay, so it's not overheating.